Alright, let's get started.
Oh yeah, you want to hit us with that intro?
Alright, this week on Amateur Brews, we are doing porters.
If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon below. This one's going to be rough.
Yeah. Well, the first one's not going to be rough. We're going to start with this one because I personally have already had this one. I think Zach might have already had it.
I mean, I have
And
sampled.
you might, actually, all of us might have had this one.
I have sampled it, but I haven't actually committed to drinking.
All right.
This is Logboat Brewery here in Columbia. It's their Dark Matter Porter, rocking a wonderful 6.6% alcohol.
And it's only in Missouri. Yep, it's roasted coffee brownie. So you're gonna get chocolates, and you get coffees, and that's about
And
it.
I'm just in heaven, guys.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked this episode. I like this one. I remember when they first came out with this, and I had it on tap.
Oh, God.
You're gonna be so screwed.
Nice.
It should kind of go in order. I have a feeling. This one I already know. I've had this one too.
As we progress further down the ladder,
All right.
deeper into hell.
Here we go.
Gotta sniff it.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I don't want to say what it smells like.
Ooh.
Zach, what do you think it smells like?
Death.
Justin?
Throw
Too much coffee.
the squirts.
You're close, Zach.
It's the squirts. You know what is it?
To me, it reminds me of cat shit. Or dog shit.
You don't want to know actually what it really reminds me, descriptive wise. There's the Jack Nichols. What's his face?
Morgan
Freeman movie about bucket list.
Yeah.
And they talk about these
The cat shit
beans,
coffee.
the
Yes.
cat shit coffee beans being super expensive, and then they
Yeah.
just taste and absolutely
It's about-
horrible. But the way they describe it in the movie
What, the one that
feels like
It's
this in
about
life.
$50 a cup.
the one that regurgitates the poop or whatever?
No. It eats
shits
the
out
beans
the
and
coffee
it shits the coffee
Yeah, the
beans
one
out.
that shits the yeah.
But it doesn't regurgitate. It just
Yeah,
shits it out, and then
shits
it's
it out,
collected,
and then-
and it's the acidicness, and it gives it its bite
Cheers.
and its special luxury.
Chocolate.
Yep.
Ugh.
I like this beer. This was one of the first beers that I really liked from Logboat Brewing.
Now I will say
They had a coffee stout that was like drinking a cup of black coffee, and it
you
was
really don't get the
amazing.
coffee flavor until the
After.
aftertaste, and then it's like, well, you want a shot of espresso? We'll give
Here
you a
you go.
straight shot of espresso to your taste buds.
I'm
God.
prejudiced with this beer. I like this one. This will. I don't know about the Omar Porter that we've got sitting here from Crane Brewing Company, but I have a feeling this one's probably gonna be my favorite. This is 100% my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I like
You sound
dark
like you're in pain
beers.
over there.
I am in pain.
It's hurting his soul.
Taste bud hell.
Yeah, no, it is hurting my legitimate soul, guys. I am not a coffee fan. I don't see how people can drink coffee. Well, I can see how they drink it, like physically shove it down their throat, but like enjoying it. And like every sip, you get this nice chocolatey flavor, which I'll give you that. It's a wonderful
Chocolate flavor.
on the taste
It's like a
buds.
slightly dark chocolate.
But it's a nice chocolate. I like dark
It's
chocolate.
like a 60%.
It's 60? Yeah, 60% is good.
Maybe
price for
50.
it. No, 60.
So-
It
Yeah.
has a slight bitterness to it.
Yeah.
But it's
The
nice.
coffee aftertaste you don't like.
But then it just translates from, okay, this is enjoyable, nice, smooth. I'll give you that. It's incredibly smooth.
Oh yeah, they did. They definitely did something right
I mean, yeah, I mean, like,
because
it's this coffee after flavor that I am not a fan of, but it's smooth. You got a nice, wonderful chocolate flavor. Like, there's nothing about the experience of drinking it. It's not like it doesn't smell bad.
well,
I mean,
to me, it didn't
well,
smell.
maybe you should
This
try
one
it.
didn't
it
smell.
smells acidically coffees, which is what we described about the
Maybe
cat
you should
shit.
try it with the brisket next time. Because that's
Brisket.
what it's saying.
I do.
It would go with a good tough
smoked.
meat. Yeah,
That's what it's saying. Smoked brisket.
it could go with a good pulled pork
On the can.
with no barbecue sauce though, which is not how I like my pulled porks.
On the can.
Yeah.
Smoke a brisket.
That would actually be. I just thought of that. Fucking marinating a brisket in this. That could be fucking awesome.
Alright, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not gonna
You are
fucking do it.
torturing me.
That's a fit
I'm
like
not-
a $30 fucking hunk of meat
You're
That-
and like $40 worth of fucking beer.
torture a poor, defenseless.
Poor, young, defenseless, unsmoked brisket. I'm not doing that to the brisket.
Since I already know I like this, Justin, do you like it?
Justin, yeah, you're going to be the judge on these because, well,
You're skewed on this one specifically because I already know you don't
it's
like coffee.
super coffee. And I do not like it.
And that's I think why I like this one.
I might drink this, maybe.
Would you drink it with brunch? Nice coffee flavor.
Nope.
I drink it with that fucking
Green eggs and ham?
I'd barely.
that dish from
I wouldn't drink this right
Wolf's
now.
Head.
Oh, yes.
That fucking potato
The
dish.
potato dish.
This would go so well with
Potatoes
the potato
and eggs
dish.
and gravy and oh.
Chili.
Oh, you got the chili. I like
No,
the
it comes with the
Oh, yeah,
it
chili
comes with
and
the chili.
gravy.
I haven't been there forever.
They're
No
closed.
longer exists.
Damn.
They closed down for temporarily and R.I.P. Wolf said. See the owner around town every now and then. I'm just like,
Please start it.
please start. And I'm like,
I want my
We'll come
potato. What did they call it? Was it the potato stretch?
it was the potato stretch.
Well, this is going on to every so often.
This is. I don't drink this one often because I don't tend to like porters all that much because they tend to have a flavor that is very. They tend to be very bitter.
Dramatic.
It is very a dramatic bitterness.
It is dramatic.
This one's not very bitter. That's why I like this one so much. Is because it's what I expect from a stout.
Just like
But there's more coffee than I expect from a stout, though.
Yeah.
I like this next one because it's a cat.
That's kind of the reason why I picked it up. It said porter and cat.
Burpability?
Wouldn't it know?
No. Chuggability?
Oh god, no.
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 Drinkability?
It's incredibly
For me,
smooth.
drinkable.
It's
I like this
Yeah,
beer.
it's
This is definitely
that's a one and done type
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
that's a one and done. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You will
Well, I
see.
haven't tried this yet, so I can't say.
You will see that is a one and done beer.
You do not know the error of your way.
I mean, you haven't done it either, so.
I have a feeling that most
I've
of
been
these
close enough.
we might not drink through all of these.
No, but they're porters.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
so
I don't know anyone who chugs a porter.
all right, this
A
is
crazy person?
Crane Brewing's Omar Porter.
Aren't we all crazy?
It's rocking a good old 6%,
Someone passed a few beers.
and they are from Raytown, Missouri. Zach and
Just on the
I,
other side of Independence.
Zach and I have both had Crane Brewing Company before, and were thoroughly impressed with.
I don't
their-
remember which one we had from them.
We had the T Weiss. That was
That
the
was
one
the
that
T
tasted
Weiss.
like sour gummy worms.
Oh, that yes. Oh, yes. They were the ones with the
The
syrup that you put in it.
No,
No.
we
Syrup
had
inside
Crane Brewing Company.
No. Don't. You'll have to track these people down. They were wonderful. There was a
That
simple.
was that
No,
something slate?
Like it was
Dude,
a
that was
slate,
no.
like,
That was the one with the cookie.
Yes,
like it was an actual beer, and then they just
They added a simple
like
syrup
it's
to
like
it.
a
syrup.
snow cone type.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but it's simple. The one I had was a traditional German style simple syrup, which had a lot of herbs infused with it. It was very pleasant.
this was the company that we had at Baroque.
Oh, this is okay. I
The
was
Tea
thinking-
Weiss. That
Okay.
Oh, that stuff. Ooh. If you can find Crane Brewing's Tea Weiss and you like sours, fucking recommend the shit out of that beer.
I wasn't going back far enough. I was going back to
All right.
February with the brewing competition.
Those coffee notes.
I get baked goods. Like a dark, almost like a dark chocolate cake.
You left your chocolate chip cookies in the oven too long. Smell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you
it's-
put
it's-
chocolate chip cookies on the black top.
Yes.
do
Chocolate being burned is where I'm going with it. It's not
It's
not
roasting.
burnt. It's a roasting with chocolate.
Yes.
We're not talking about like cocoa. No, this has a sweetness to it like milk chocolate roasting.
You know what it reminds me of? This might be kind of bad. It reminds me of like old folks' home.
Oh,
Just due to unfortunately I have been in
Yeah.
a few too many of them, and I get that.
Old people smell.
Yeah. Zach, you don't like this one, do you? I haven't even tried it yet.
oh God.
Creamy.
It is. Which I don't mind the cream. I like the creaminess. Like the creaminess is nice, but that's intense.
I might drink this over that.
You get that bitter taste on the back.
Yeah.
That bitter aftertaste. I always get that with these. I don't know why.
No, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I drink this over that.
To me, there's a cream note to it in the front,
Which is cool.
But then it slides right into
Bitter.
burnt.
Yeah, just the.
It doesn't even taste bitter. It's like that bitter, burnt flavor.
I get some bitter up front, which I believe is actually. I believe your bitter is bitter on the tip of your tongue.
I don't get any bitter.
Because you get the different areas of your tongue
Yeah.
that for different, like for bitterness, sweetness, and I believe spiciness or saltiness.
I'm getting it all on the back of the tongue, back of the mouth.
It has a lingering.
It's also much darker. If you look at the difference between those two,
Oh, not even.
you're looking at like it looks
cream
like
soda versus like
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. And the bitterness.
Not even
factor-
cream soda. Not even cream soda. Root beer. Just root beer versus Coca-Cola.
Okay, root beer's a little darker, yeah, but
Because cream soda's
light.
that's almost looking at German beers. Like
You can have some
the
darker cream sodas.
true. I'm sorry, Crane Brewing, but you kind of missed the mark on that one for me.
It may have been the mark exactly they were aiming for.
So far,
Not for us.
Just not. See, I can't hold anyone
I
at
do-
fault for these.
yeah.
I'm almost to the point where I can't rank these just because
you hate them so much.
well,
Equally.
because I don't enjoy them so much that all my ranking would be so low because of my personal preference, and that's something to take into fact that everyone has their own personal preference. And mine of these are probably going to lean towards like 1s and 2s, which I wouldn't want to drink if someone gave it to me for free.
Yeah.
But that's me knowing me, and me trying these drinks. Like if someone gave me a porter to try, I'm not just going to say I'm not going to try it because I haven't had it. I'm going to try it.
This is who we are as people. That's who at least you and I are as people. I think Justin's the same way, but
These though,
I'll try it once.
I've tried it once, and I'm not that type of person.
But I'm at the point where I'll take this over this.
I'm opposite of you. I will drink dark matter all fucking day.
All right, well, let's
This one,
right
okay.
on into.
You're welcome. This one, we got the chocolate peanut butter porter from the Horny Goat Brewing Company, which is out of
It just looked interesting.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I don't think
Famously fun.
I don't actually think it tells me where at in Wisconsin.
I'll find it.
It just says craft brewed in Wisconsin. La Crosse and Stevens Point. I'm gonna warn you now. I have had a chocolate peanut butter porter before. I'm not 100% sure I've had Horny Goat.
It smells just like Reese's Pieces.
It smells awesome. But if I remember correctly, from when the first time I had it, the flavor is just
But that's
raw.
I'm not the biggest peanut butter and alcohol fan. Last peanut butter and alcohol fan I've had was Screwball's peanut butter whiskey, and let me tell you, I pulled over on the side of the road and started throwing up.
I give it a whiff.
I could just
It smells like straight peanut butter.
I could just keep smelling it without it.
I love the smell of this beer.
Like, no. Let me
smell
tell
is
you,
amazing.
this smells more peanut butter than the peanut lover Reese's.
That's fucking true.
Okay,
It's because it smells like real peanut butter. Like this is it smells like fresh ground peanut butter. And I like it.
Forever.
Well,
Cheers,
guys.
You gotta full cheers it. Come on, Zach.
cheers, Zach. You gotta love it.
Have a good life. I may never see you again.
I'll say it's not as bad as the last one though.
I like it.
It tastes like the peanuts with that the skin still on it.
Yeah.
I will say I like it better than the Crane.
I still stand by my stance of.
And then it just tastes like burnt, over roasted peanuts.
Oh yeah, it would.
Or just like plain roasted, like super roasted peanuts.
That's exactly where it went for me. Was just straight to that burnt flavor, and I'm just like, and that's a common theme here. Is like roasting. It's so much roasting,
I take back
and then
mine.
like it just keeps getting darker and darker until I can't.
I take it back.
On the color, though.
That roasting in the back is just throwing it off for me.
It is.
It's pretty close to the dark matter.
That initial taste,
but it's not as dark as
the initial taste I like, but
the Crane.
after it lingers, that
The aftertaste.
the roasting that's stuck in your mouth, it just throws it off.
It's almost like it's not flavor wise the same, but lingering wise, I think like a very very peaty Scotch.
I can do peat Scotch.
Like do you understand what I'm talking about though?
It could
Like
linger factor?
The peaty Scotch tends to like
Well, yeah.
smolder in your mouth and just
Peat-
sit there.
Peat whiskeys. You know, I know. I was learning how to do with the infinity bottle, and they're talking about adding peat whiskey, and it's really easily overpowering, and you just can't get rid of it. It lingers. Period. And this thing lingers. I only had a little bit, and my mouth is coated and super dark roasted. And I am going to take myself out of ranking these because these are all at the bottom for me. Continuous. I don't have an opinion difference on all three of them.
For me,
I think is this.
we're gonna go. Dark matter is gonna be at my top. It's probably gonna be a good 4 to 5 because I like coffee. Coffee is one of my favorite things to drink in the morning because I like caffeine, and coffee just is drinkable to me.
I love caffeine, but
So 4 to
in all
5.
its forms.
These are getting down into the 2s. This Crane is for sure a 2. I don't like it. Try the Horny Goat 2.5 maybe. Just due to
If it was given to you for free, would you drink it?
I might. I'd have to probably be in the mood to drink it.
No.
But the thing that really skews me off of the Horny Goat is the. But as I was saying, the chocolate peanut butter porter, the overly roasted peanut flavor that you get towards the back, just I don't like it. If it didn't have that, it might be a 3 to a 4.
Yep.
It might actually be a beer I'd be alright with drinking one of.
If I didn't have to linger with that taste in the back of my throat, I could handle it.
But Dark Matter, that's my shit.
This is my rankings from top to bottom.
A numerical value, please, between 0 and 10, with 10 being, oh dear lord, I'm in
Orgasmic.
heaven. Orgasmic.
Omar.
And a 0 being like,
This is trash. I don't know why I'm drinking it.
why is this even existed? I don't have them given out a
4.5.
These are 1s and 2s across the board. For
So
me.
you rate that higher than what I ranked Dark Matter. Because I ranked the Dark Matter between 4 and 5. So where you ranked it, I guess, about this?
4.5.
See, like 3 gets to
3.
the point where you don't want it to,
You won't
3
buy
like-
it.
but if someone gives it to you, you'll drink it.
3, 2.
2 is still on that. Ugh.
It's like last resort. It's like, alright, I just need to get fucking drunk. Here,
No.
and somebody's like, here, have this.
1.5 to 2, probably for that.
Your choice. Your choice was the lowest ranking across the board.
Yeah.
Averaged out.
I just did because the can looked cool.
Well, the
Alright,
name
well,
the
you-
name is pretty great,
You
too.
hear it here, folks. Buy beer because the can looks cool
Don't do
and the
that.
beer's great and the name
Don't.
of the brand is great.
Stick to flavors you know.
Yes, these aren't flavors I know. But now saying, I have bought beers because of cans.
Gotta try it once.
Have I tried it once? Did I buy a 6-pack? No.
Individuals.
Individual,
Or individuality.
Well, when you get to buy a can per can, then it's cheap.
Yet again, sorry for the states that don't have that.
Oh yeah, buy the can is amazing. Really allowed us to just pick what we wanted to try and everything. And build our own
to try
packs.
this
Kind
hellhole.
of.
To try your hellhole.
Yeah, hellhole. This is the hellhole episode.
This was 2 hellholes of an episode.
You know what? I'm actually that earlier episode with the
IPA.
Indian Pale Ales. I was actually quite impressed.
I
I was not expecting to enjoy that as much as I did.
Yeah.
This, I tried to go into it with an open mind. It hit me with coffee real hard, and it just sent me down a hole, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But that's me, that's my opinion, and if you like coffee, well...
Fucking Dark Matter is your best friend.
Here's 3 of your choices.
Alright, well guys, I think we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching, and keep on drinking.